And hello everyone, and welcome to the MakeCode Arcade Show for Beginners. My name is Pelly, I work for MakeCode.
I'm Emil.
And Emil is there, and this is part 2 of the Skeet game.
Yeah.
Which we built on the previous episode.
Yeah.
So we left it here, it's here in MakeCode, and this is we're redoing this, I need my Skeet game here. We're doing this classic arcade game that we discovered in the wireframe dialog. So you've got two. You see, there's some really cool effect. There's a shadow on the bullets. Also, the sprite resets the position when you shoot. Something we have to do. And there's a very cool animation when it creates it. So we still have a bunch of work to do as far as finishing our game, Emil.
Yeah.
So one thing we have to do, I think that's an easy one, is we have to reset the position of the aimer whenever we shoot.
So
we should, yeah. And we're gonna set the Y of the Skeet.
we have a lot of variables.
No, it's not the Skeet, it is the crosshair. Oh, and that's why you need variables. That makes sense, because we completely forgot about all variable, but the name are kind of...
That's because it's a different day.
It's a different day, but good news is that we use... I'm not sure you want X to be 0. That's a bug, Emil. I know it's fun, but okay, let's fix it right.
Yeah.
Are we changing X?
No, we're changing Y.
We're changing Y. And 0 is a bit too much. Well, 0 is not where we want it. Yeah, definitely not.
You want like 120. No, 100.
Let's try 100. Yeah, a bit too...
Like 80?
90. Yeah. So you... Oh. It's a bit sudden, but I think the game animates it.
Yeah.
No, I think we almost go too fast.
Yeah.
All right. So that's one. The other thing I noticed on the game was these super cool... You see how there's a shadow here?
Yeah.
Right. So let's create that shadow. Now, how are we going to create this shadow? Because it gives an impression that the Skeet is actually going in 3D. And also, if we look at the trajectory...
There's also the guy that he moves around. When
he moves around. That's pretty good. And they also have these shooters there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very flat. As it shoots higher, but they also have a wider screen.
Yeah.
So we're gonna no candy during the show. Let's do those shadows.
Yeah.
Do you have an idea?
Maybe we could create a sprite that was parallel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do you want to create that sprite?
We'll create it in the on start.
We kind of create it on...
Oh, also in the area where...
oh my god, we're destroying everything. We need to create it in the Skeet.
Yeah.
All right. So let's find the area where we do...
I think we make the Skeet here. Wait, oh my god.
Undo.
I think we make the Skeet here. No.
We have a function for creating them. No, we don't. Oh, that's unhelpful.
Yeah,
we created it on the on game.
Yeah. Oh, that one?
Yeah. All right, let's read the code again. I'm going to hide this. Let's see. So we are... What are we doing? yeah, we're creating this flying skeet projectile, and we're setting all the information, and we're also flipping it. So what we could do is create another sprite here. Obviously, it's going to be, the shadow could be just a sprite. So let's do that. And
In the if?
no, after. And it's going to be, let's do a new kind for that. We're going to do a shadow kind. Yeah, we're going to have to draw the shadow.
Yes.
Okay. And this is going to be a new kind of sprite. It's not going to be a player sprite. And neither it's going to be the shadow.
Shadow.
And
Nah.
let's rename that.
We don't really use my sprite, right?
No, it's better to give names.
Yeah, we can just delete my sprite then.
Oh, there's already a shadow. So it's shadow Skeet. All right.
Yeah, shadow Skeet.
Shadow Skeet. Now it is a kind of a it's what we called a ghost sprite.
It's like ghost.
That means it doesn't do any overlap. So we're gonna say it's a ghost. And he goes through everything.
Yeah.
And we need to make sure it's shooting the right way.
Isn't there a follow block?
No, I think we don't need a follow block. Follow is gonna follow exactly. We don't follow it. So as long as it has the same X speed, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be exactly on the right.
Oh, okay.
So what we want to do is, actually what we could do is we could make it a projectile sprite that starts from the,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of that. So it's gonna be a projectile sprite. And it starts from the Skeet. And it has a little bit of speed on the Y. And otherwise, it has the speed of the Skeet.
Yeah.
On the X.
Yeah.
All right, so it's moving at the same speed. Are you drawing it?
Yeah.
You can draw it in the center. I don't think it matters. As long as it looks like a little shadow. So what happens with the shadow, it's going straight out. All right. Let's see what that does. Hey! It looks really good.
It looks really good.
The problem is it doesn't disappear.
And it's kind of hovering.
Oh, we're going to have to keep track of that shadow Skeet because we need to destroy it. Oh, you know what? We're going to do... Oh, this is perfect. We're going to do an overlap between the shadow sprite and the Skeet. When they overlap, that means it's touching the ground.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to change the kind of the shadow sprite to be... where is it? Let's call that a shadow. Oh, there we go. The shadow Skeet is a Skeet. Let's do the overlap. So when the shadow touches the Skeet, we know that the Skeet touched the ground.
Wait, I want to see. The bullet doesn't... Oh, does the bullet still come? You don't really see the bullet. It doesn't have time to come.
Yeah, it doesn't have time to come. Kind of killed our bullet strategy. It's too fast.
Yeah.
I think the game does an animation.
Kind of like a recoil.
First of all, it goes very... There's something going on. Oh no, it's instantaneous. All right. It's just that our speed up is... I think our crosshair should always go up, and then when you press A, it actually goes up fast. So our crosshair... Where's our crosshair?
What do you mean? It always goes up?
It always...
You can't move it down?
Where is the code that?
It was the.
No, you're always raising. You're not still.
You passed it. It was up here.
Now we reset the. Where do we reset its position?
Oh, and
Here.
yeah.
And here, what you want to do is you're raising the shotgun. Tiny bit. So it's not still.
Okay.
And then you can. Yeah. I think we should not use the arrow keys. We're going to have to use button B. One button to move the crosshair and one button to shoot. Alright, Emil. Let's do this overlap between the shadow.
Look, it stops moving once I hit an arrow.
Yeah,
key.
because that's the control. That's the default behavior of the control. That's something we're gonna have to change that. What I want to do is look at these bullets. They stop playing.
Yeah.
See,
No, I can move it up to the top.
see this one. This one is gonna cross each other. See how so when you touch your shadow, that means you touch the ground,
Oh,
which
okay.
makes a lot of sense. So let's get an overlap on that.
Should we use this one?
No, it has to be between a crosshair and a shadow. And we destroy both sprites. So the crosshair is sprite and other sprite is shadow. Yeah, like that. Okay, so now when they touch the ground.
Huh?
Oh.
What?
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 Is it still
It's ghost.
That's not ghosted.
Didn't we ghost the shadow?
Is the projectile? Did we change the? Is the Skeet a ghost?
I think the Skeet's ghost.
Wait. Come on.
Wait, where's our crosshair?
Oh, it's not crosshair.
Oh my
It's
god.
it's a Skeet. Skeets are projectiles. Oh, that explains it. Yeah. Yeah.
But you don't lose lives.
Oh yeah, we need to add that. Oh. There's another problem.
What?
The shadow doesn't disappear. Oh, the shadow doesn't go away. That's very unfortunate.
No, we could do also when we shoot.
We need to delete the.
Where's the overlap? This is the overlap that where we kill the Skeet, right?
Yeah. Where's the overlap?
Right here, right? Yes.
It's on button A pressed.
Yeah. So we also destroy.
Aha, the problem is we're gonna have to figure out which shadow we have to destroy. Destroy. No, you can't do that. That would be the last. Okay. You're just gonna be lucky. Actually, that will work. Because we only have one Skeet.
Yeah.
If we have two Skeets, we're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah. We don't need two Skeets. The game's already pretty good.
Alright, let's change the mechanics of the game. So we're gonna handle button B. Button B is gonna raise the he's gonna accelerate, he's gonna move the aim faster, and we're just gonna remove the whole controller stuff. So this we don't do. We're gonna remove that. And instead, we're gonna do button B. Button B is gonna.
There?
When you press button B.
It's on button A pressed.
Oh, button A. When you press button B. Oh, and this one does A. Oh yeah. Okay, so when button B is, we go up faster.
Yeah.
So we don't need move.
What's B?
B is enter, I think. We're gonna set the VY to minus 180. Same number. And when we release it, we're gonna set it to minus like 30 something.
So,
Let's look at the keyboard. B is
you're
enter.
doing shadow ski.
Oh. Yeah, the crosshair. Here we go. Yeah, B
Space
is.
and enter.
Yeah. It's too slow.
No, it's good. Oh,
Let's see if we got the game going. So it's. Oh, we should start. Oh, that was a 2-player game. All right. I think there's this explosion that's really good.
yeah.
Should we try the explosion?
We already have an effect when it breaks. Just do a different effect.
It somehow looks better.
Yeah, it does. I feel pretty good.
Yeah, it's starting to look really good. We got the points. The fire explosion doesn't work well.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I want to do a cool explosion,
Like
so
trailing, I guess?
we're just gonna create our own.
Oh,
Let's create
okay.
a new function.
How? Wait, what?
So what I do is they shoot sprites in all 6 directions, right?
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna do explosion. We're gonna do an explosion thing, and it's gonna take. Hold on. It's gonna take a sprite. That's our. Well, actually, no, we don't need that.
Shadow Skeet.
We know the crosshair.
Yeah.
So what we can do is we can do 6 projectiles that go into every direction.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go in sprites and create.
Are we gonna have to ghost each one of them?
No, they're. Yeah, we're gonna have to ghost all of them and change the kind on them.
No, not from the shadow.
From the crosshair.
From crosshair or flying
yeah.
Skeet?
No,
'cause
crosshair.
look.
It starts from the middle. Alright, and we do a dot. I'm gonna do a 2x2. And a white dot. That's what they do. Brilliant art. So we got a white dot,
Let's see.
and we need to call explosion.
Oh yeah.
You kind of want to figure out where you want to drop it before carrying it along all the way. Nope.
Yeah, don't we put in the overlap?
No, it's when we press button A.
But then it'll be exploding all the time.
No, just when we press A and then we actually hit something. Here.
Oh.
Here.
Okay.
See, we go through the Skeet, and we hit a Skeet here.
No, it's
Here.
a small explosion. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot.
It's too slow.
It's too slow.
It's way too slow. Alright, but we know explosion is at the right spot. It has to be at least twice as fast. And we need to do it in all directions.
1 pixel faster.
So we can just duplicate that thing. Oh, let me scroll that. Okay, so it's gonna be 200, 200. Then it's gonna go vertically. Then it's gonna go the other way around. Ooh.
Oopsie doopsie.
We're gonna do 4 direction for starter. And what else?
I don't know, 100?
No, you want straight, diagonal.
So, negative 200?
Oh yeah, that's good. That's gonna be a horizontal one. You're gonna want also. All right, let's try that. See how that looks. Yeah. Kinda does it.
I have to try to beat my high score.
Looks great.
What?
All right, let's finish our explosion.
Wait, look.
All right. I think when it goes too high, you have to reset the position.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna give it a kind. I'm gonna ghost them. Ghost them all. So that they don't interact with anything.
No, they're all projectile too.
Yeah.
So we don't need to keep on doing it, right?
Well, every time we override the variable,
Oh yeah.
we have to redo it. All right, so that's a lot of code. We're gonna need a lot of space. Could probably do a loop or so of sorts.
Hey, yeah, it's pretty big.
It's getting bigger. Getting some nice game. So let's see. We're gonna do 4 directions. So we have going up, going down, going right, going left, then wait. Now I'm gonna do negative, up and down, and then left and right. Left and right. We've got our 4 direction.
Okay, let's see it. Okay, it's kind of hard with the enter. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Although the diagonals look really cool too.
I think it's pretty good.
All right, it's pretty good.
See, I just lost the health there because the shadows overlapped at the start. See?
What happened?
The shadows will overlap at the start sometimes.
Oh. Well,
See, I just lost the health.
We need to... Where do we spawn those shadows? We need to fix that. Here we create a shadow. And we should move it down. Here. So we're going to move that shadow down a bit.
Yeah, but like a little bit of pixels.
Actually, that's a very good eye, Emil. Figuring out that little bug there. I'm gonna move it by
4.
2 pixels, 4 pixels. It's 2 pixel wide, so let's move it by 3 down. Hopefully that's enough.
Okay, let's see.
Or
I think it's pretty good.
What we can do is this. We're gonna say that the top of the shadow should be equals to the bottom of the flying Skeet. Bottom. And that means they will be just on top of each other, so that's not good enough. We're going to do a bit more math. We're going to say that it's going to be the bottom plus 1. Plus 1. So we're just positioning just precisely 1 out. So that we're We need to reset the position of that thing.
What thing?
Because sometimes you get stuck on top. I guess that's already good enough.
Yeah, it's already pretty.
So that's our V2 of the Skeet game.
Update. Oh.
Did you see that shadow?
Yeah.
Something happened. It has its issues. Oh, it's
Yeah.
enter and plus. Oh wow. Yeah, because something's going on. Oh.
What?
It feels that we have our controls reversed. Feels like first you want to. I think it's a bit fast.
I think it's pretty good.
All right, let's try it on the hardware.
Malbit
We can do Meowbit. Yep,
or Pie Gamer?
we can do Meowbit. We're here with the Meowbit. And Emil's compiling. I am going to connect the Meowbit to the computer. Microbit.
Right click, kick, save them guys.
And when I connect it,
Did you connect it?
It's going to go into bootloader mode. Yeah.
Arcade F4.
And I'm going to save that.
I downloaded it to the wrong one. I got it.
Alright, so here's our game. I'm really not good at it.
Well, it looks pretty good. And the screen.
I really feel the controls are
Yeah, the
backwards.
controls are kind of weird.
Can we back them up? B should be A should be B.
Oh yeah. Simple.
And this would be A. And where's the other one?
No, this should be B.
No, that's fine. Those are that's A, and then where's the and then this is B. Alright.
All of that was great.
Now that makes sense. Alright.
And then so yeah, so like
There's one thing also is that we don't start with the crosshairs not at the right spot. So I'm going to create a function for that. It's those two blocks here. Create a new function which is reset crosshair.
Reset
So
crosshair.
we put it at the right position.
We use tons of functions. Functions are so useful.
They're super useful. I mean, look, our code is getting big. We're bringing collapsing of blocks in the next edition of Arcade. So I'm going to move this here. And
Wait, what do you mean a collapse? A block?
you'll see in the next beta. All right, so I'm not going to create it. I'm going to reset the crosshair here, and then on start. Where's my on start? I'm also going to reset the crosshair. So now when we start the game, it actually starts already.
Oh
It's
yeah.
already.
Okay.
All right, let's download that to the Meowbit. I'm gonna go in bootloader mode.
Downloading.
And now we've got our game. So A moves the. I'm really bad at this. Emil, go try. You're better than me at playing the game. All right, Emil's gonna give it a try.
So A moves up the
Yeah.
crosshair.
Oh, you got it. I couldn't shoot one.
And getting used to.
All right, so it takes a little bit of training, but we've got our game here. I'm going to share it so that if you're watching this video, you can you can look at the QR code that's going to show up on the screen. And if you're watching this, you can just scan this QR code or type in this address, and it'll be able to redo the game. So that finishes our super cool Skeet game.
Yeah, part 2.
Part 2.
If we run out of stuff, we probably might come back later when we're super advanced and make it even better.
Yeah, I'm going to format the code, and this is how much code we end up writing. It's quite a bit of
See how
lots.
much it is in JavaScript.
Yeah, if you go to JavaScript.
Is that it?
It's
It's a lot. I mean, there's probably a lot
it's
more.
it's like 2 pages of code.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, things have moved. There we go.
There you go.
There we go. All right.
Cheerio.
Cool. Super cool. And we'll see you in another episode.